let's talk about the action movie of Snow White. The 2025 Snow White film is a live-action reimagining of Disney's classic 1937 animated film, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Rachel Zegler stars as Snow White. Gal Gadot plays the Evil Queen. Andrew Burnap plays Jonathan, a new character. Directed by Mark Webb. The 2025 live-action Snow White film is a reimagining, not a direct scene-for-scene adaptation, of the 1937 animated classic. Therefore, while it retains core elements of the original story, it also introduces significant changes. The film includes new characters and expands on certain aspects of the original narrative, adding to the backstory, and also to the ending. There have been alterations to the portrayal of the Seven Companions, which has caused some controversy. The romantic elements of the story have also been altered. While the general timeline of events is similar to the animated film, the pacing and emphasis on certain scenes have been adjusted. There is also added backstory, and also added scenes at the end of the movie, that extend the timeline of the story. The film has faced controversies surrounding casting choices and the portrayal of certain characters, which have influenced audience perceptions. There has been some backlash to changes made to the original storyline. While the film has achieved some box office success, it has fallen short of some of the higher expectations. The movie had a very large budget, and therefore needed to have very high box office returns to be considered a success. Is it recommended to watch Snow White? Whether or not I can recommend the 2025 Snow White film depends entirely on your personal preferences and what you're looking for in a movie. Here's a breakdown to help you decide. Reasons you might enjoy it. You enjoy modern reimaginings of classic fairy tales. If you're open to seeing a familiar story told in a new way, with updated themes and character interpretations, you might find it interesting. You're a fan of the actors. If you enjoy the work of Rachel Zegler or Gal Gadot, you might want to see their performances. You like fantasy action films. The movie incorporates action elements, so if you enjoy that genre, you might find it entertaining. You are looking for a movie to watch with younger audiences. It is aimed at a younger audience. Reasons you might not enjoy it. You're a purist who prefers faithful adaptations. If you're looking for a direct recreation of the 1937 animated film, you'll likely be disappointed by the changes. You're sensitive to changes in classic stories. If you find it jarring when familiar stories are altered, you might not appreciate the film's modernizations. You've been turned off by negative reviews. The film has received mixed to negative reviews, so if you're easily swayed by critical opinions, you might want to proceed with caution. You are not interested in movies aimed at younger audiences. The movie is aimed at a younger audience, and therefore may not be enjoyable for all adults. My recommendation: if you're curious and willing to go in with an open mind, it might be worth watching. However, if you're looking for a faithful adaptation of the original, or if you're easily put off by negative reviews, you might want to skip it. It is best to review multiple reviews and then make an informed decision. Was the 2025 Snow White remake a fresh take on a classic, or did it lose some of the magic? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to know more on what movies to watch next.